dicked by his Nidoking.
Yeah, no one.
It was like horrifying.
Very
You
hot.
guys are.
Yeah.
I'm totally into it.
All right.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome to Player Guides.
Welcome to Player Guides. I'm so glad you guys have that lovely image in your heads now.
Yeah, we're playing Pokemon.
We're playing Pokemon. Finally,
I'm excited.
Cameron
This
is
is
very excited.
The whole reason that we started doing this was my intention to.
I think I should point out that Cameron is fully erect right now.
Yes.
I cannot express. He has an erection you couldn't bend with 2 hands.
And I'm trying. I'm trying to tuck it in. It's not
pretty
happening.
bad. Anyway.
Yeah.
So Hannah's gonna play some fun games now.
Yes.
We're done torturing her with like super stressful games for a little bit.
Yeah.
Now the hardest thing she'll have to figure out is what to name her Pokemon.
What do I do?
Yeah.
What do
Your
I
settings
do?
are being
Just
saved. You're
press
fine.
it.
Just keep pressing.
Yeah. You're fine.
Basically, when in
This
doubt,
is
you just
not
keep
a
pressing it.
stressful experience.
Sorry guys, she's coming off of a Warcraft bloodlust, and
You have a message from the what was that? Alola's professor. Where's this? Sure.
So this guy.
Okay. So
Wait, let our audience hear him.
I don't think
there's
there's
no
no
he's
voice
gonna
acting.
talk.
There's
If you
no
want to
voice
talk
acting.
through it,
It's
yeah.
all text.
Hang on now, give me just a sec.
Oh, the music's very epic.
Hi there,
It's
good
very
evening.
Hawaii.
The day has finally come that you're moving to Alola.
Alola. Like Aloha, but
Alola is a region made up of several islands.
oh, it's literally Hawaii.
That could be the reason the region is chock full of nothing but rare Pokemon.
Yeah.
There's no shortage of cool Pokemon out here in Alola either. Such mysterious creatures.
I keep feeling this guy.
So you've never played a Pokemon game, just to
Never.
check. Okay.
You find them all over, in the grass, in the caves, in the sky, and sea.
I feel like this guy's
Here
actually
in
talking in
Alola,
like a
we love our
SoCal,
Pokemon and we depend on them
like a
heaps, too.
SoCal accent.
Yeah, yeah. Can you do your SoCal Sunbird Santa Claus accent?
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Some of you battle with him if we call ourselves Pokemon trainers.
There you go, Nate.
There we
You
go.
got it. Keep
Rocco,
going.
Cutiefly, I'll play with you later. So cool your jets.
So cool, your jets.
I feel like it's really funny, like to have that, like juxtaposition with like
His medical degrees.
his medical news. Is like, oh yeah, I still
He's
fight
such a
Animalia.
pro.
You know,
Yeah.
it's all right. All right, so this is where you pick who you want to be.
And so Nate and I have never played
I haven't
this
played
game.
this generation.
Yeah.
I think like the vast majority of my playing was in Gen 1 and 2,
Yeah.
and like I dabbled in 3,
Yeah.
which seemed really boring to
So,
me.
yeah, and I played red, yellow, gold, and diamond, and I like 100% of the Pokedex in all those games.
Holy shit, I never did that.
But and in Gen 4, I even tried a little bit at competitive. I wasn't so great.
Yeah.
I was super in for that time, but I haven't played a Pokemon game since then.
And then I think you just press. I think it's just.
Sorry.
Start or yeah. No.
No.
Select.
I think it's enter. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Nate.
You're welcome.
So you go by Hannah, huh?
10-4, good buddy. I'll let everybody know. Blah, 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 blah. Hannah.
Cool.
So like those
Yeah,
Pokemon,
that's
I
named
don't
like
recognize.
Trump.
I don't even know who.
I don't know these terms anymore.
That's what's exciting to me, right? Like Pokemon. If we went
Can't
back,
wait to see you in person then, cousin.
like I played Red and I played Leaf Green. Like I played Gen 1 so many times
I
that
feel like I'm just gonna rocket power this up, like the entire time.
feel free. But I wanted to get like the whole point is experiencing the game like you're new. And Pokemon games generally don't change a ton. I've heard that this is pretty different.
Yeah.
But the only thing that changes really is the Pokemon and the area going on.
Yeah.
So I want to play something way beyond what
I
we've done.
feel like this is gonna be the Orange Island game I've always wanted.
Hopefully.
Because like when they did Gold and Silver, I was like, oh sweet, and
That's
like
not you, right? That's some other blonde girl.
I don't know. I think
no, because
it's
you
not
have
me.
darker hair.
No.
No, you
I'm
have.
blonde. I think that's me.
I thought
think
her
you
hair was
are.
different.
Yeah, I think your hairstyle.
Are
is
they
different, too.
robots? That's probably the bad team. So each game has a bad, like, Yakuza gang, basically.
Is this Team Sprocket? Team Crockett?
Oh fuck, it's a nuke!
I was gonna say. I don't understand what I'm looking.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Ultra Moon.
But that's what's exciting to me, is like, it is to a point where I don't know what's happening
mean,
anymore.
yeah,
So
I
have
don't know
you-
what to expect.
So
The
you
entire
haven't played
show.
this particular game?
I
haven't played in a
Pokemon?
while. This is
So,
a new
so this
paradigm.
is Gen
Everyone's
7. This is the second game in Generation 7. I haven't played since Generation 4. It's
There
been
were different generations.
each time like a new game comes out, it's kind of a new generation.
If it's in the Poké Rap, it's Gen 1.
Yeah.
So we're back on the island.
Yep.
Yes.
With a Meowth.
Is that a Meowth?
That is a Meowth. Don't question me.
But it looks... Oh, right, because this game has different... Like, the Pokemon that are from older games are different in this one.
Yeah.
They have...
It's called adaptation.
It's real evolution. They're in an isolated environment.
Yeah. This is some Galapagos shit.
Yeah, it's not metamorphosis.
It's like Jurassic Park.
So that's a normal looking
Anything
Meowth.
for you more
finds a way.
soothing, the first evening spent under Alola's. Yeah.
You can read that out loud if you want.
I feel like I could stay out here all night. That's enough of that. Time to unpack all these boxes. Meowth, go get Hannah for me, would you? What a lazy mother.
Aww. She's got to unpack all those boxes.
She can get me
You
herself.
expect her to... Damn.
I'm upstairs.
She's
it's like one flight of stairs.
She's got that other species slave to do it for her.
Exactly. I mean, you have all these pit fighting monsters. Is that a Snorlax beanbag chair? Please tell me. That's exactly what it should be.
And I like...
You have an autographed photo of a badge?
You have a pretty cool room.
Yeah. See, you're different than that other girl.
You're a lazy bum.
Clearly. And a Pikachu stuffed animal.
It's a Pikachu, but with a Pichu body.
So, well, no, that's the new
The jelly
Pikachu.
puff
Over
rock.
the years, it's gotten
He's
thinner.
gotten-
He's not the tubby... at some point, I gotta show you
he
the
had
old
the body.
Pikachu versus the new one.
He's a tubby bitch in the old ones, yeah.
Oh, you got an Eevee on your blanket? I don't know if you...
Oh, that's
My
cool.
rug is Jigglypuff.
Yeah, so you know some of the Pokemon. I mean, did you ever watch the cartoon, or...
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I never got into the cartoon. I didn't see the point. What am I... Okay. I'm pressing
you
A.
You can move
Nothing...
There you go.
I didn't know that I could do that.
You gotta
It's
experiment
the
with all
that
Sorry.
stick.
Okay. It's like, what's going on?
Alright.
Yeah, so that's like your joystick.
There's a
Just
switch!
going to- Yeah.
That's fucking
Oh, you
sweet!
didn't
I
notice
didn't
it
know
before?
that! Although that's
all the
totally in
games
line with...
always have...
Yeah, they always
like,
have like the previous or the
yeah,
current
the
generation.
original one had a Super Nintendo.
Yes
I
and
think.
yes, yeah. The next one had like an N64
You can click A
or
on stuff
or
to
Game
try
Gear
and
with the Game
interact
Boy
with it.
hooked up. Yeah, that's pretty sick.
It's a game console.
You
See,
can take
it's like a
outside
little
to play.
advertisement. Yeah.
Oh my god, there's some masturbation going on.
Snorlax cushion. It's always so ruinously comfy.
Ruinously?
Ruin it. I think that's
That
what it
is
said.
an interesting word choice
Yeah.
there.
It's ominously comfortable.
Open the X menu with X, then press Y and you can save your progress.
There you go.
Okay, good to know.
Remember the key adventure rules. And again, this is a
X
no
opens the
stress,
menu,
pleasant
Y
game.
saves my progress. Okay.
Yep. Even on a tiny globe like this one, Kanto and Alola seem awfully
Okay,
far
so
apart.
Kanto
is the original.
Is the
place.
region from Generation 1. That's where Pokemon got
I
started.
missed Kanto.
And Kanto is based off, like, Alola is based off Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Kanto is based off
Japan.
Kanto in Japan.
Yeah.
Kanto is an actual region in Japan.
Yeah.
I think when Pokemon first started out, the intention was for it to take place in, like, the real world.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then after Gen 3 started, like, doing, like, its own thing.
Yeah.
And I played...
I played Y for a bit.
I never played it. That's 6? Or
That's with the deer and the death Grim Reaper bird. I don't know. I played a little bit of it, but that takes place in like their equivalent of Paris.
Was that in 3D also?
Yeah, that was the first iteration to be in full 3D. So I saw that. I was like, all right, I'll give that a shot.
Are you excited to do some Alola Pokemon? Yeah, I am.
Yeah. No. Fuck.
Right.
Fuck Alola.
No new friends.
Only purebred Kanto Pokemon
Beautiful
for me.
islands everyone wants to visit.
You mean inbred
Pokemon
Pokemon.
games like this must be friendly. Might not be a bad idea to go out and see for yourself just how friendly Pokemon here are. Right, Hannah, go and get ready for a bit of exploring. Bag and hat, things you can get your cutscene in your room. Adventure rules. Alright, so I'll go back to my room.
Yeah. Now, because it's in
Everything that I
3D, it's easier to tell, but in the old games, so you're always like about 10,
You were a
12
fucking
years
square
old.
moving around, yeah.
So remember, everything that happens at this point, you are a child,
Okay.
and there are a bunch of adults letting children do these things
Run
in
around
this world.
unsupervised
Yeah.
to different parts of the country with lethally dangerous
Dogfighting monsters.
Yeah. This is
Alright.
like aside from the motif, this is some like metal shit, man.
Am I adopted? I look nothing. I look nothing like
Well,
my mother.
Hey, maybe your dad was very first.
I bet you it's strategic. It's kind of cool. When you had your character creation, there were like different skin colors.
Right.
Your mom's the one in the middle, so no matter what skin tone you pick,
It's not
they
too
don't
far
have
off.
to change who your mom looks like
Yeah.
to make her seem kind of like you.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I have 3 left?
It looks like it's probably food.
Bagged lunch, yeah. Brown bagging it. I mean,
Check, I was gonna say,
that's your mom's room.
I don't want to go in
Your
there.
mom's room's not
check
school
the
anymore.
trash can. That's a traditional part of the game, is
Oh,
to
yeah.
fish shit out of the trash.
I forgot about that. Or check your computer, your PC
Yeah.
for like
Nothing.
potions and shit.
That's just the kitchen.
Is that a button-based sink? You press the
That's
blue
pretty
button?
cool, actually.
I
I don't think it's very practical. But
No, not at all.
Meow's favorite food, rattatas.
Rattatas.
Ground up rattatas. Rattata's is another Pokemon.
Yeah, I was gonna. No, I know.
Okay.
I love that Mom's like, why don't you go out and explore
Yeah.
late at night on
Get
this
the
new
fuck out of the
island,
house.
all by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I have your
I'm
new
sure it's
father.
there.
I need alone time.
Mr.
Get the fuck out of the house.
Weinberg visiting.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you totally know Oak was banging your mom when you left town?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool, the little Murkrow.
Yeah.
So see,
There's
that
more people.
that Meowth looks different.
Yeah.
I think
So
that's
therefore
a
you should
low
kill
level.
him. They
Yeah.
look different than you. Are you actually 10? Because that small child seems like they're 10.
Right.
You seem like you're more along
Maybe
the
they
lines of
aged
14.
up the protagonist, but I thought Ash, like the
Oh,
games
he's
you
he
were always
eternally
10.
stuck at being 10.
Yeah.
He's got Bart Simpson syndrome.
And you know, I'm looking at our timer. Let's make this a double length episode
I'm fine
because it's
with
the starter.
We ain't
starting
monetizing that
this.
shit. I don't care.
It's weird to talk about the scenery in a Pokemon game because it's always been
For
me
once that
top
actually
down.
has scenery.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's
Right.
cool that they just the tall grass.
Didn't you say beware of the tall grass?
Yeah, go in it.
Yeah.
That seems dangerous. Do it.
Something's coming at you. Fucking punch it! Wring its little fucking neck. Ugh.
That?
Yeah.
What?
It's
a
actually,
loud yeah!
It's a man sound. Like it sounds like some guy. That's the sound it makes. Yeah. What the fuck?
What the Oh, these are your starter Pokemons. Woo! Roar! Ork, 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 ork.
Oh.
It's a circus seal.
Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah,
curb
yeah.
stomp that little fuck.
Alright,
That's right, bitch.
which
This
one
is
you-
Blood's turf.
You get to choose which one you
You're gonna
want.
pick your favorite.
This is how the game starts.
Yeah.
Okay.
You pick one to one, and you
And then the other two get
consign
put
the
down.
other two. Yeah, they
Stop it.
go to a kill shelter.
Hey there, cuz.
Just walking around with my shirt half open.
Yeah, they got some eye candy. They know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up? Oh.
Looks like you did.
Looks like you did it, though. I didn't think these little fellows would dash out on their own to help blah 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 blah. Just savage that wild animal.
I'm Kukui.
Pokemon Professor.
Kukui.
Why?
Kukui.
Why?
Yeah.
Kukui.
Don't you ever forget. You can go anywhere. Yeah. As long as you
I'm
got
disappointed
Pokemon
you
in
didn't name
your
yourself Moana. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So here you get to pick your buddy. Now,
Okay.
what do you think their names are? Or did it already showed it? Didn't it?
Show
For a second.
anyone's names.
We just
He's
made
about to
it was
introduce us to them.
the grass type
This is
Pokemon Rowlet.
Rowlet.
Yeah.
Ew.
I like this.
Yeah, the fire type Pokemon
Litten.
Litten. Totally lit.
It's lit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get lit.
420 Blaze!
Blaze it. Water type Pokemon Poplio.
Poplio.
Yeah.
Orc? He seems like he doesn't know that.
So
Yeah.
right now,
See, the
which
fact
of
of the matter
those
is,
three?
one of these Pokemon will become your first partner too.
And I'll drown the other two.
Exactly.
Stop it.
You know what happens in the run of the litter, right?
God.
Again. What
Why don't
I
you go
deal
ahead and
with
choose one you'd like to keep as your partner,
when
cousin?
I'm killer
So-
pieces.
So, you want the grass type, you want the fire type, or you
I'm
want...
torn, but oh, but he does little tricks.
So let me explain one little thing about it.
Look at him turtle
In Pokemon, you're gonna learn that Pokemon have types,
Right.
like that was described, and there's
Right.
certain types are super good at others. So like the fire type Litten
flip. Yeah.
will burn Rowlet really well
They
because
all go in
Rowlet's
it.
grass
Yeah,
type.
it's a rock, paper, scissors.
Rowlet is grass type, so it can like feed off of water, so it'll be super good against Poplio.
Yeah.
And water puts out fire, so Poplio is super good against Litten.
Yeah.
So, which one are you feeling based on their like what you're seeing here? Poplio?
I'm torn between. I mean, I'm not a huge cat fan, and we already have a cat, so I don't want a cat.
We already have a cat.
We have a cat?
What is our
We-
cat?
No, we have in the Pokemon home, right? We have
Oh,
Meowth.
you have
You don't.
Meowth, okay.
You won't get me out.
I was ready to
Wait.
murder a cat up in this apartment.
I don't know.
I mean, you have a neighbor that has a chicken, so
I'm
I
torn
don't fucking know
between.
anymore.
I'm torn between Poplio and Rowlet.
Yeah. Which one are you thinking? What are you weighing in your head here?
How cute they are.
They're
I mean,
both pretty cute.
Which I know, right,
Cute.
is
They
like
won't stay
the
cute.
Pokemon sin.
No.
That's not what you
I'm a
base your
big
Pokemon
proponent
on.
of you build your team with what you like.
I'm a big proponent of you staying as shallow as possible and base everything on looks.
Yes.
Like, don't worry about their personalities, don't
Yeah.
worry about their stats, just...
Rowlet.
Aww.
Now that's awesome to me because it's grass type and Bulbasaur is my absolute favorite Pokemon.
Is it
It's
really?
the one I picked when I
I mean, it was my
started.
first one, too.
I love.
And typically, the grass ones are usually good for beginners anyway.
I
I don't know if it... At least that's how it helped you in the first
for the
one.
first two.
Because of the way that the
Look
types...
how happy he is.
I think Gen 2
Gen 2 probably
was better.
Which was my favorite of those starters.
Because you fought a bug gym, the second gym, I think.
Yeah.
It was normal and then.
Yeah. We'll find out.
Look at him.
You chose
Now
Rowlet.
this is
so
good.
happy.
This is interesting because with the camera they can show you, like they have a director's touch,
like
they
to
can
give a
show you
nickname to
certain
Rowlet.
information.
Yeah.
So they pan the camera away from the other two so you don't see
So
them
getting their
their
throats
neck snapped.
Yeah.
Why do you have to go to such a dark horror
Because
place?
Pokemon is actually a super
Yeah.
dark
Oh.
universe.
No, okay. So what
If you think
what
about
would
it
you
for like a
name
second.
Rowlet?
I mean, Mephisto, if you really want to cross it.
Yeah, we've been.
Cross some platform, we're playing some
Nate and I have been playing Pokemon Generations.
Pokemon Generations?
Fuck.
See, that's what I'm going for. That would be sick.
Monster Hunter
You go out
Generations
and
in our spare
You
time.
kill Pokemon and you take their parts to kill bigger Pokemon?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Do you want to capitalize the P?
Yeah.
You
Is
can.
that gonna bug you if I don't?
A little bit, but it's up to you. If you want it. I assume when it's all lowercase, it's like someone always whispers. Yeah.
Yeah. Pigwidgeon.
Pig.
Pigwidgeon, that's what you're...
Pigwitch? Like a pig sandwich?
Yeah. No.
No, it's pig. It's
Yeah.
Pigwidgeon. I know exactly where you're getting that from.
Pigwitch.
Pigwidgeon. No, you need a O-N, I think. I believe it's the spelling for the Pokemon.
Alright, I don't know the
Which-
reference. What is
Owen?
this?
Yeah, P... Yeah.
Like that?
No, P...
I'm surprised you
or
didn't make a
it's
headway.
D... It's G-E-O-N.
G-E-O-N.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up for you real quick, so I don't want
Okay. We'll go with that. That looks correct.
Yeah.
And then I hit.
Yeah,
enter.
that's right.
Yeah. So what's that from, Hannah?
It's Ron Weasley's owl
Yeah.
Oh.
From
from Harry Potter, and he hates that thing so much.
It's that old fucking ratty thing.
No,
that's-
that's...
No,
what
that's,
the, oh my god, what the fuck is that one's name?
Hermes.
Yeah, I think that's
I
Hermes.
think that's Hermes.
Because he has scabbers.
Yeah,
for-
Scabbers
So-
the rat for a while, and then
With
now
So
a
in
becomes
full-grown
Japan-
man that lives with a young boy.
Pokemon are called, what are they called? Capsule monsters originally?
Yeah, or pocket monsters.
Pocket monsters.
But they're based off Gachapon.
Yeah, the idea, those Pokeballs, like, it converts them
It
into energy. and
brainwashes
they-
them into obeying every
Yeah.
one of your orders.
So now you got a little place to keep your pig widget.
That was my biggest thing. Like, you capture a Pokemon out of the wild, and then it immediately, like, starts obeying you, provided you have enough badges. But I always thought to myself, like, why?
Well, I
Why?
think there's always
You
an...
just separate it from its family. Why does it do what you say?
There's this idea, I think, because they mentioned it before, that like wild Pokemon are jealous of trained Pokemon.
Which is
They're like they
bullshit.
want to be owned somehow
Yeah.
to make the.
That is some like southern state
How do I?
propaganda
Can you
from,
press
like
that
way
to
back in the
get-
day.
He said
E and run. Does that make you run?
no.
I don't think you have the
Hold
running
B
shoes
down.
yet.
Is that a
That
thing?
brings
That
up
was,
menu.
that was X.
Yeah. So, yeah, that runs. Yeah.
So if you want to move faster, you can hold B down.
Okay.
Just so you know. What were you gonna say?
Is that okay if I ask my question now?
Yeah.
He said to get Rowlet and the Pokeball that he gave me.
It is
So-
in the Pokeball.
Yeah, it is.
So
That's-
then what's flying around above me? You see that shadow
I
every
think
now and
That's
then?
that's
probably a
some
Murkrow.
Murkrow or something.
Yeah, that's
A
too
different
that's too
Pokemon.
big of a shadow.
That's not real.
No, I think
No.
you're good.
Alright.
Oh,
Your
fuck!
first battle!
Whoa, that's kind of cool.
That's creepy. Oh my god. Oh, that's a cool design.
So that's not the Rattata that I know. That's
No, that's
awesome
Alright.
though.
that's Burt Reynolds
So how do
Rattata.
I...
Yeah.
How do I fight?
Yes.
Okay. And then A.
Yep.
Burt Rattata.
And so you get different moves,
Then
and they do different
Tackle,
things.
Growl. So let's start with Growl. Let's see what
That'll
that
lower its defense. Oh, he's coming out swinging.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pigwidgeon used Growl. Yo, step off, motherfucker!
So
I
Growl
wanna scare him.
doesn't hurt it, but Growl
it makes
makes
his
him
attack
hurt
do
you
less damage to you.
Okay.
Tackle will probably be your...
Yeah, you got Leafage. So the Tackle and Leafage
Right.
are probably both attacks. One matches the same type
Right.
as you,
That's a
which is
stab.
good. Yeah, Stab is same type attack bonus. It basically means you'll do more damage.
Okay.
Between two moves that have the same attack power, if one's a stab, it does more damage.
Okay.
Leafage.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Do you have Pokeballs? Check your
I don't
bag.
think they gave you Pokeballs yet. I think you gotta get your Pokedex. That's traditional.
Oh, you might be right.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
nothing.
Yeah, you got
Okay.
nothing.
So,
So you are going to be
Yeah,
forced
just kill
to
that
kill
guy.
this thing.
Hey, you don't kill them, they quote unquote faint.
Well, without medical attention, it will die.
Yeah, it'll be eaten by
By a predator.
Meow.
Yeah.
Or a Murkrow.
Or a Murkrow, yeah. Yeah, totally.
this is Circle of Life.
Yeah.
In Pokemon.
Yep.
So you have different stats, and all the moves, like, they do different
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
Yeah. You're slower than this thing. It's a big... Your pigeons look fast.
There you go.
Cool.
Look at that. How do you feel?
Feeling good.
Yeah.
So this type of game is called an RPG.
Okay.
You can keep going, I think.
So how do I get Pokeballs, or do we not know that
I
yet?
think you just
You gotta
keep
go to the
exploring
Pokemart.
until you figure it out.
Yeah.
Just wander around, see what's there.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, there's some...
I think they're fighting. Talk to...
Can I say hi?
Yeah, see, that's that Murkrow.
We can win this! We can win this!
Just a little bit more.
Yeah, this is just your neighborhood pit fight.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah!
Jeez.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, they're both saying the same thing.
Okay. Okay, cool. Alright.
Something that might make it faster, let's pause real quick, and you might be able to change the text settings so
There's
it
a
appears
Pokeball.
faster. Yeah.
That's
you're
an
good.
item. If you see it in the oh, you gotta find out random battle.
What we got this time.
Oh, what's that?
Sorry.
No, it's a Caterpie!
Oh, that's cool. So that's from Generation 1. That's and that doesn't look different than...
No, it doesn't.
So, can I ask why,
Yeah.
like, what turned you guys onto this game so much?
So I know the answer for me.
Okay,
Do you
you
want to go first, Nate?
No, you seem like you got an
Okay.
answer, so go ahead.
I originally didn't even know what kind of game Pokemon was.
Yeah.
So it came out originally on the Game Boy. I did not own any other system at the time, and all I played at the time were like side scrollers,
You mean like Indiana Jones? and
Like-
Crusader graphic adventure?
like Mario on the Game Boy, Mario Land
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I saw
about
this
that.
commercial on TV,
Oh,
and it was
the bus?
yes,
Ah.
all of these Pokemon, cartoon Pokemon on this bus, and this bus driver's like welcoming
Hey,
them all
little guy, need a
aboard,
ride?
and he
Pikachu!
drives the bus to a
Trash
scrapyard,
Yeah.
and this compactor crushes the bus down into a Game Boy.
Yeah.
And now all the Pokemon are trapped in it,
And you
they're
can tell
trying to
as
get
the
out.
bus is
Yeah, they're
like
panicking.
They are panicking.
And
Like,
he's got them all
I
on his
told
Game
you,
Boy,
man.
and it's like, gotta catch them all.
Pokemon
And I
in the dark
thought
at the beginning.
Pokemon was gonna be some side-scrolling game
Yeah.
where you run around with some sort of net, and you're literally catching these monsters.
Yeah.
I did not know what it was, but then I got the first game. My parents bought me Pokemon Red, and I was blown. It was my first RPG, really. I think.
Really?
I'm trying to think if I played anything before that.
Did
I
not
did
know
that,
that.
but I don't remember.
That's
But
my
it
first
like,
RPG.
and I didn't even know it was an RPG. I just thought it was like this new type of game that was like, oh, it's top down, and you can do so many things, and there's this whole world to explore, and like there's all these things in it, and like everyone has like their little lives there, and it was amazing. And I love the world they built. I fell in love with the way you fight. I fell in love with the way Pokemon get stronger. Everything about it, I just loved. It just snared me from the beginning, and that's why I wanted to play a new version of the game, not instead of an old one, because I want to see if I can recapture that.
The magic.
Yeah, the exploration, not just the new Pokemon and the combat, but the exploration part.
Yeah.
What about you, Nate?
Oh god. Okay, so I think Pokemon came out when I was around. I think it was in second or third grade.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah. So it was like Ash was 10. I was about 9
Wait, did
at the
he-
time. So I was like prime
He
age range.
picked the wrong one.
What do you mean?
In the games, traditionally, if
Your
he's your
rival,
rival,
he
he's
picks
like the
the
one
one
that
that your
will
guys
go through the
need to.
adventure kind of with you, not all the time with you, but you'll meet up repeatedly. He picks the Pokemon that's strong against you, the fire one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
but he didn't.
But he picked the...
Maybe it's random?
Does that mean you're the bad guy?
I mean, yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
So you... Sorry, Nate, you were
Yeah.
saying...
What
I got
did you
distracted.
finish?
So I think it was probably like 2nd or 3rd grade, and I had a friend who I didn't realize this, but in retrospective, he was a very prolific. Like he was definitely a nerdy kid, and I was no better, but he was like always like he was, I don't know. I think he's in film. He was in film school for a while. His name's Patrick, and he knew about shit way before anyone else did. And he showed me what Pokemon was. He showed me the game, and I was like, what the fuck is this thing? He's like, yeah, and there's a cartoon, but you gotta get up at like 6:30 in the morning to go watch it. So you should totally watch it. And he gave me like a rundown of it. I'm like, what is happening? And so I got up like on a whim, just from his advice. I got up one day and I watched my first episode of Gen 1 Pokemon, Season 1. And I believe it was the episode where the SS Anne is flipped over, but upside down in the water. And I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. And looking back, that guy knew so much. He taught me what Chrono Trigger was, even though I didn't pay attention. He showed me what the Miyazaki films were. My very first Miyazaki film was...
So you had like a weeb friend that
I just had this
introduced you to
really
that world?
huge weeb friend that was like, you just knew everything. You knew all the coolest shit.
That's pretty dope. Was he the same age as you? Or
He was a
little
year
older?
older than me.
Okay.
Him, I had him and a
Oh,
couple of
nice. You
friends.
leveled up.
Yeah.
So you might have noticed in that battle. Sorry, Nate.
No, you're fine.
Real quick. When you used that leaf attack, the grass attack
was
against the
super
water Pokemon,
effective.
Yeah.
it did a ton of damage.
Yeah.
So a lot of the game is going to be about trying to figure out what type Pokemon are and how to
Finding
hurt
moves that
them.
are
the
strong
most.
against it.
So yeah, you had this friend that kind of introduced you to
Super
a bunch of
prolific
stuff.
friend who he taught me what he was into Final Fantasy VIII. Like he's like fucking 8 years old. He knows what Final, and he can tell me how to junction and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa! Like I could not keep up with him, but he taught me what this was.
Oh, this is new.
And
I'm gently make them very affectionate toward you. Okay.
oh yeah, you can totally like stroke your Pokemon.
Poke beans to eat. They're in the
Pokebeans.
cafe.
Stroke the
My
poke.
Pokemon Center. Okay. They get dirty, so I can make them clean
So-
with the grooming tools. And heal them, and then I can switch out the Pokemon that I care for.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically
Okay.
the idea is besides fighting, you also want to groom and take care of them so they're
It's
happy.
trying to justify that your
I think that's what
treatments
it wants
of
you to
them.
do right now.
So I hit A.
No, it's
No, you
it's a
can-
touch screen thing.
I think you can do it.
Really?
I think you
The
gotta.
comb, the brush.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can click a tool and drag it down.
Mm-hmm. And then smack them with it. Can you?
No, I think you want to hold it,
I think
hold
you
your
gotta hold
finger.
it down. Yeah, bring it down, and then keep the pressure
Maybe
on.
not.
That's not doing anything.
Maybe you don't have the item yet for dusting
No,
off
bring it
sand?
down.
That's not sand though, is it?
For
That's
grooming.
For grooming.
There you go.
Sweep it.
Just gotta
I
find
think
the
you gotta
right-
hold it down. Don't take your finger off of it. And then just go back and
Yeah.
forth. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So while you're cleaning,
Or whatever.
trying to clean,
I don't rush for.
I think you were right the first time around. The comb. You just want to keep using the comb on them.
Yeah.
So when you
This
actually
is gonna
played
take
Pokemon,
forever.
like, was that your first RPG, or did you play other other types of games similar? And Pokemon's not a traditional RPG, but I mean that's what
Yeah.
you'd call it, right?
I'm trying to think of what my first RPG was at this point.
You don't have any sense conditions. You just got to use the comb.
I think
Well,
that
I
I
feel
think
like
that
the
might have been my
comb's
first
not doing
serious
anything.
one.
It did. It got rid of that thing, right? Move it back and forth, brush them.
Yeah, and it takes it, and the thing slowly shrinks until it's gone.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
see, there you
See?
go. And then just do
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. You got 4 hearts.
Cool.
What's that? Oh, you can feed it a bean if you want. I
Uh,
don't know what they
Pellets.
do.
Yeah. It's probably like different stats or something. Doesn't like that.
whoa.
He hates you now.
Yeah.
Your trust,
Cool.
is, your
Try
trust
a
is
different
broken.
one.
Your trust is broken. That one?
No,
Nope, that made him angry.
Try the red one.
Oh my goodness.
Cherry
Sorry,
flavor.
Are we doing?
guys.
What did it say about
Cherry
beans?
flavor's the best. Nope.
Nope.
Is it that you're not giving it to him right? Is it like a thing where you gotta?
Yeah. There you go.
So he wasn't mad because he didn't like the flavor. You were just taunting him with
Yeah.
food,
You
dropping
would
it on the
show it to
ground.
him. He would try and hit.
Yeah.
You would try, and then you throw it out in the grass somewhere.
Yeah.
And say, "Too bad, motherfucker."
You didn't win that good enough.
Exactly.
Only super winners
Only
get to
winners get to eat.
Yeah.
Okay. I gave him 2 beans.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he goes back in his Pokeball.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sorry, Nate. You were saying.
No. I'm thinking that this might have been the first RPG that I fully got into.
Yeah.
Because, like, I had older cousins and friends and that, like, that exposed me to a bunch of different types of games. And I'm pretty sure, like, one of those, like, I think I played A Link to the Past once or twice with my cousins because they were super into it. And that was probably my first, like, hands-on RPG that I ever, like, laid my eyes on. Not that I played it a lot.
See, I wouldn't. Nowadays, I don't consider the Zelda series an RPG anymore.
It's a genre unto itself, I guess.
Yeah.
But like at the time,
Yeah.
I just kind of played whatever my older cousins were playing.
Yeah, I guess if you're counting that, I did play Link's Awakening.
Yeah, but I think Pokemon might have been like the first RPG that I sat down and said, "Okay, I'm gonna learn how to play this."
They worship the Pokemon that watches over Melemele Island.
Yes. So in this world, there is a Pokemon. It's called Arceus, and it
This
is
just says
essentially God,
Tapu
and it
Koko.
created everything.
Couldn't
this
nowhere
one's-
to be found now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a religion. It is the one true
Alright.
religion, and you are a
Yeah.
heathen for not believing in it.
And in the 4th gen, you could capture
Find
God.
the Kakuna.
Yeah, you can enslave God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
and the Grim Reaper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Up the hill. Okay, I can visit the ruins. That should be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, go visit the ruins by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Introduce yourself. What a good idea.
Maybe he's the one that's visiting your mom later.
Oh.
Probably. I wouldn't put it past them.
But he's also your cousin.
No, I think that's
it's
just like
just
a
Hawaiian
nickname.
thing.
Oh, yeah, it might be. Yeah.
Hey, cousin. That kind of thing.
Woogity woogity woogity.
Yeah, so you can go around, talk to people, and then eventually go into the ruins. So how are you feeling about Pokemon right now? Less stressful than
It's-
Warcraft?
It's not less stressful than Warcraft.
Less stressful than Castlevania?
You gotta build more farms.
No, there will be no farm building. There will be no ship building. We'll explore the deep dark forest.
Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be no stress at all.
Mahalo.
Trail.
Is that
Yeah,
reading?
That's
Mahalo?
yeah. Or it's thank you or
Something.
oh man, I'm feeling my cultural ignorance here. But I want to say it's I think yeah.
Have you ever been to Hawaii?
I've
You
not.
guys have not, right?
No.
I
I'd like
just
to
went out
go.
to the West Coast like 2 years ago for the first time. Visited some friends out in California.
I
That's
went
as far as I've gone.
when I was like 17, I think.
Oh, you're on. I'd love to go. I would love to go.
Oh,
Hey.
she has the guardian, maybe.
Oh, you think that's Tapaku? She stole the island's god.
No, I
so
think
maybe
she
that's
was
Typical
rescuing-
white girl
I think she
coming
was-
in thinking she
rescuing him
rescuing
from that
someone,
team. That
yeah.
makes sense. I was gonna say maybe that team wasn't the Team Rocket of the area. Maybe it was
Maybe
the
it was
police.
security, yeah. Maybe she's a huge asshole.
I do like
Oh,
her
you know
hat.
what? I think she might be your rival.
Oh.
Well, because I'm pretty sure
But that's
some of the
not a-
newer games introduce like someone who like
Two rivals?
chooses the Pokemon that's weak against you, and like you're
Spearow.
kind of a friendly rival, and there's one that's more of a competitive rival, if I'm not mistaken. But
Oh, it's
I
so
can see that.
scared.
yeah.
So,
So scared.
Spearow, well, its evolution Fearow was definitely on my Gen 1 final team. I was
Oh,
a
really?
hipster. Everyone used Pidgeotto.
and Pidgeot.
Yeah, I had Pidgeotto for a while, but around like the 4th or 5th gym when I started talking to other people about the game, other friends, and I saw Pidgeotto was on everyone's team, I was like, fuck that! I'm gonna find Spearow's 3rd evolution, and it's gonna be on my team. And there never was a 3rd evolution,
No, there wasn't.
but Fearow was definitely on my original Elite 4 team.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm not a trainer. She's probably a.
But back then, like, I didn't know, like, at the time, you didn't know. You had the little booklet that
Yeah.
had part of the Pokedex filled in, but you didn't have all of it, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I had the Primus Pokemon Players Guide with the stickers. And
Oh,
shit.
I didn't have that.
Oh, that was the bomb. I had that one for Gen 1 and 2. I
So,
love that fucking.
This
thing.
fight's gonna be interesting.
That actually is the
Well, because they're both grass types, right?
No, that Spearow is flying or normal and flying. Is flying
Yeah.
super effective against grounds?
Yes.
So you might not want it.
Oh, if he uses Peck or whatever, but I think your
Yeah.
Tackle and Growl is fine.
Yeah, I think your grass move might not be effective against
Okay.
him.
So funny thing, the name of our show, Player Guide,
Yes.
that name was inspired by the
Prima Player Guide?
Prima Player Guide.
Oh,
that I used to
interesting.
have. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why I came up with the name.
I didn't put two and two together.
Oh yeah, no, that's one. That one and the Earthbound player's guide. Those are the two player's guides that came to my mind, and I'm like, oh, what should we name the show that we play?
The Earthbound Player's Guide is amazing.
I still have mine. I still have mine, and I have a new one too.
The Mother 3 one.
Not, I think my brother has it.
Yeah.
And it's really cool.
At some point we'll play Earthbound.
It is.
Yeah.
That and Chrono Trigger are my yin yang favorite games.
Are we still talking about Pokemon?
Yeah.
Not now.
What's up with Pokemon? What do you want to talk about?
No, I mean, how long have you guys been playing? Like, how many Pokemon games have you played?
2.5, probably. Gen 1 and 2, and then like part of it.
2 Gen 1 games, so red and yellow for me.
Yeah, red and yellow. I played red first, then yellow, and then I played
gold,
and I bought silver, so you can do a thing where you.
So I had Kevin, my younger brother,
Exactly.
so we
He traded you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I did. That's my brother and I did the exact same thing. I abused the crap out of it.
I played Leaf Green, which I guess is technically Generation 3, but it's a remake of Red.
Yeah.
Or of Blue.
Yeah.
And then Gen 4. So that is 1, 2, 4. I played 4 games out of.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
And you can
20
play a
or
bunch
so.
of them. I never got all 151.
What's okay?
You gotta hold it down here.
Well, no, that's what I'm doing.
And then back and forth, back and forth.
I am.
It might be helpful if
That's
you
one.
use the stylus.
Well, I was trying to find that earlier, and I.
Okay. For
Grab it.
this episode's almost over. Next episode, I'll give you the stylus.
We think you're ready.
Now let's give you a little treat. Little treat.
Little treat.
Again, don't let go. Get there. You go.
I love that purple flavored bean.
Cool.
Sugar, water, purple, bean.
All right.
What else we got?
So you've fought a couple battles now.
Managed to chase off that one Spearow, but
Oh, I have
Nebby.
to fight 3 of them.
Its name is Nebby.
Plank Bridge too. So, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my god, this is some Temple of Doom shit.
Yeah. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is gonna fall, right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you're gonna-
Temple of Doom, like you're gonna fall and the crocodiles are gonna, yeah.
This is very much like Pokemon, the anime episode 1's opener. You gotta save the Pokemon from the flock of Spearow.
Spearows, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, this is about right.
And then it does some attack that, like,
Yep, and into the crocodiles you go.
yeah.
Kali Ma, motherfuckers.
Oh, hey!
What the fuck is
Whoa!
that thing?
Is that the god?
No, but
I
it's
thought-
something fucking sweet.
The little guy's the guy. Maybe that is the
I don't
guy.
think the
maybe.
little guy is the god.
Something.
He looks like a...
A Tyro from...
Well, I was gonna say he reminds me of the Hawaiian tiki, like, masks. Tiki masks.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
That, I
I was looking
forget.
at the body type and the hairstyle.
Yeah. Pew.
Oh, think good. You tried using your power skin, didn't you? Oh, Nebby. You know that what happened last time you used it. Everyone died.
Save me that time. If
Yeah.
I can help you
We had to move and change our names.
Pew.
What is that? What's happening?
Is it on the ground? Some shiny
Pew
thing?
pew! Sparkling stone, it feels almost warm somehow. You're not even near.
She's psychic.
Please
Kill
forgive
her.
me.
She's a
I'm
witch.
so grateful to you for helping us out of
Ah.
a dangerous spot. Who are you? Are you the Kahuna?
You the big
You look
Around
like
here?
a big fat guy.
I'm Lily. That's disappointing. And I suppose the stone must belong to you.
You're just a disappointing person.
Yes, this is my stone.
Right. That's the sparkling stone. Huzzah! You open the key items pocket and put the sparkling stone away.
You're very
inside.
organized.
It's
You've
gonna be-
labeled your pockets.
Please don't tell anyone about this, about seeing Nebby. It's a secret, okay? That always ends well.
Yeah.
Into the bag, Nebby.
Get in your sack.
You!
You've been very bad, Nebby. Very, very bad.
I don't think he likes it in there.
Well, that's what it's always trying to get out.
Okay, time to go. We're gonna
Remember,
get attacked again by some wild Pokemon. Or
If you see something, say something.
But do you think you can see us back to town?
Right, so it looks like you gotta walk back to town.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Are we still... Okay. I was like, why are we not moving? There we
Yeah.
go.
We'll get back there eventually. The games start out pretty slow.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
why I figured we'd make this a longer
I
episode.
imagine this is you coming back to town to get your Pokedex, which allows you to get Pokeballs, all that
Yeah.
crap.
Oh,
Oh.
is Jairus assistant.
that I told to go steal from that
Right,
museum, presumably.
exactly.
This
I just
guy's
can't get
kinda
over.
shady.
I can't get over his outfit.
It's just that he doesn't wear a shirt.
He's scientific, but
He works
also
hard for that
Well,
body.
he has like an open white lab coat and the shorts.
He wants to show that he's a scientist, but he
And,
also wants to show his
yeah.
rock hard abs.
Exactly.
No, it's definitely like bathing or swimsuit trunks, and then
Oh yeah, totally.
Crocs.
And
Yeah,
Crocs.
yeah. I didn't notice that.
But safety glasses.
Yeah.
The Kahuna is back.
Kahuna Hala. One of the strongest Pokemon in Alola, or Pokemon
That's
Masters.
the Kahuna is a person apparently.
Oh, this is probably an equivalent of a gym leader.
You think they don't have
yeah.
gyms in this?
No, I don't. I think this one is the new. That's the new format. Is that it's kind of like I said. This is kind of the Orange Island League that I always wanted because they fucking
Never did.
passed up on it. Yeah,
Well, it was
I
anime.
thought that was a really cool idea though.
Tapu
I think
Koko. Oh, so that was
Yeah.
that Pokemon
Yeah.
was Tapu Koko.
Yeah.
But so you think instead of
I think you're gonna
gym
have.
leaders, they have Kahunas?
Yeah,
which
they're gonna have like island leaders you gotta fight instead.
Okay.
I think that's what happens in this game.
is a rather fickle creature. Today it saved you. Tomorrow it will kill your family.
Great.
Fickle like the winds.
Mm-hmm.
You just never know who it's gonna kill.
Well, we have to keep us. We have to do the Aztec thing and cut out someone's heart.
Yeah, sacrifice a
Yeah.
virgin.
Pew pew.
What is that thing? Like usually Pokemon.
I like that
based
she
off
was
of
like-
something.
Keep it a secret. Oh fuck!
Right.
Tell nobody.
Stay in the bag.
Oop, sorry. Ah, what's my phone?
All right.
Take care of them, you know.
I guess we'll finish up
I
this
guess.
cutscene.
Yeah. I'm trying to get through it. Oh, there's my
Pokedex.
Pokedex.
That looks a
So
weird
that
fucking
is,
Pokedex.
I know it's super like lame Gen 1 of me, but I do like the original
Dexter?
flip out
Yeah.
Pokedex. I never
And a
liked
trainer
the newer
passport.
like designs.
Oh,
Trainer
so-
passport.
So
Yeah.
they gave you a fake ID to get into places.
No, I mean if he's the Kahuna, he's some sort of government.
So I
Figure.
press X for the menu.
Yep.
Nope.
And
Y
then
to save.
yes.
Looks like it. Would you
And
like
there
to
you
save?
save your
Yes.
progress.
I think you press
Oh,
A to
okay.
confirm.
Yep.
Yeah, usually A to confirm.
All right. Well, thanks for coming along this journey with us.
All right.
Thanks for playing with us.
Thanks everyone.
The next episodes will be shorter, and we're gonna fucking play some Pokemon.
Yeah.
Woo!